Fresh off his inauguration this past weekend, brand new Tennessee Governor Bill Lee enters a week of firsts in Nashville. Welcome back in for News Channel 11, now at 5:30. I'm Josh Smith.
And I'm Sarah Diamond. Late this afternoon, the Republican governor held his first cabinet meeting with the commissioners of state government's 23 departments. All of them were sworn in, just like the governor, at Saturday's inaugural. This comes as minority Democrats are looking for ways to work with Governor Lee.
Tonight, a report from State Capitol Newsroom reporter Chris BUNDGAARD. He has a look at all their agendas.
Democrats here look at the new Lee administration with a mixture of hope and questions.
There's going to be some things that we both are going to want to accomplish that's the same.
I think the real question is how he's going to govern.
They are the leaders of Democrats at the Tennessee State Capitol, but their numbers are only about a fourth of what's called the Republican supermajority. House Democrat leader Karen Camper, who was recently elected to the post, has talked about where her party and the Republicans can work together.
Criminal justice reform is one of those things. Recidivism, trying to get ex-offenders back to work. If he puts his energy behind it, I think can happen. So I'm hopeful from that perspective.
Questions come from Senate Democrat leader Jeff YARBRO, who is waiting to see what the first Bill Lee budget will bring in areas where the two parties might work together. Along with criminal justice reform, more jobs in rural areas could be topics of togetherness with the Republican governor and his GOP supermajority.
The question is whether he's going to fight inside his own party and with the powers that be across the state to make a real and meaningful difference on those issues.
They are the kind of questions a new governor gets as he begins his new administration. Reporting from the state capitol, Chris BUNDGAARD.